the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, and so is the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Los Angeles Clippers. For Los Angeles, one thing we know, they feel they match up well in this contest. It's obviously an opponent they're confident going up against. We won't have to wait long to see if that confidence is well-founded. And guys, we'll see DeAndre Jordan tonight. And although he's improved his free throw shooting, there's always a chance we could see the hack of Jordan come into play. A big fella, I hesitate to go there, but I know you have something to say about this. And do you think the NBA should change the rules to prevent that tactic from being used?
Three answers, Ernie. No, no, and no. It didn't change it for me. It's part of the game. And as a player, you got to persevere and step up and hit them when you need to hit them. And you always know my motto, Ernie.
What's that?
I hit them when I need to hit them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, NBA took steps last year to cut it down last season. But I don't know if that's the right direction. I agree with Shaq.
Kenny.
I think you're in the game. It's part of the game. You got to hit them when they hit them.
Right.
And down the stretch, 4 championships later, here's this man hit him.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kenny.
Yeah, that was very nice of you. Very nice of you.
Could have been 5 if he would have hit him against us.
Oh, yeah, if he hit it enough, yeah.
Should have been 6. No, that wasn't me. That was Nick Anderson.
Oh, that's
come on now. Come on.
Let's go to a break. Let's go to a break.
No need to go there.
No need to go there.
It's not me. It's history. Google it. 94-95. Magic versus Rockets. Google it. What happened?
There it is, maybe the most famous building in all of Texas. It's the Alamo, of course, here in San Antonio. There's a buzz here in San Antonio, Texas, with another sold-out arena. It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, guys, DeAndre Jordan shoots with his left hand, but he bowls with his right. He throws with his right, and he finishes with his right around the rim. But he insists he's left-handed. He said, I tried to shoot with my right hand, and it was pretty much the same, maybe worse. I'm going to stick with the left because I've been practicing that for a while. Kevin?
Interesting strategy, D.A. Thank you. Jordan shoots a high percentage from the field. You can't fault him for using that logic. And two conference rivals, Steve, going head-to-head. Maybe a little extra animosity tonight here.
You know, Kevin, to describe it, they don't like each other. There will be no hugs, no handshakes. This is about compete, compete, compete.
Well, good, right? That's what you want to see.
Yeah, I don't like everybody all fluffy. Come out there and go at somebody.
No. Yeah, we even have competition here on the broadcast booth.
I know, I'm elbowing you for that sandwich.
Oh, there's another elbow from Steve Smith. Thank you, Steve. I got it. I understand. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Griffin and Jordan, the front court. Patrick Beverley out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. The second chance effort. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got the first points on the scoreboards for Los Angeles.
And DeAndre showing off yet again why he's one of the best rebounders in the league. If you don't box him out, he'll destroy you.
Now here's Green. Pass to Mills. Gasol a screen. Shots good by Mills.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
And Beverley kicks to Griffin. Jordan sets the pick for Griffin. The rebound by Anderson. And it's the Spurs ball. The feed now to Mills. Green kicks to Gasol. Spurs working the ball around now. Aldridge a screen. And here's Green outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Using the screen like his own personal bodyguard, Green gets the separation.
Rivers kicks to Griffin. Jordan the screen. Here's Johnson. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
Can't finish, and defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
Anderson kicks to Mills. And it's Anderson atop the key. Aldridge, the pass to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game. Green kicks to Gasol. Back to Green. Passes to Mills. 5 on the clock. Aldridge with a screen on Griffin. Shot off the pick. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Nice conversion off the pick and roll. Patty with the right read takes it himself.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. One of the most impressive things about Blake Griffin is, Greg, when he gets out and runs the open floor.
Yeah, not to mention his ability to run the break himself. A terrific ball handler, even under pressure, and one of the best passers at the 4 in the league, if not the best.
And he knocks down the first one. And we all know Blake Griffin, Steve, is a scoring forward, but he has a very well-rounded game. Besides being an excellent ball handler, he is also one of the best passing bigs in the NBA.
I agree. He's done a nice job of improving in that area. Being able to pass out of the post, pass off the dribble, has a great sense of timing, and could put a pass exactly where he wants.
Blake Griffin hits them both.
Blake Griffin, the former Oklahoma Sooner, has done a nice job in this league. We understood his athleticism coming out of college, but he's added so much to his game.
And Mills kicks to Anderson. Now the pass to Gasol. Green, the screen. And here's Mills for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Do you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Griffin against Aldridge. And you look at the Clippers post Chris Paul. The team is still in a position to compete.
I think they had to fill in gaps when players left, but I really like the job they've done overall. I mean, they have good inside and outside presence. Not the same, but they aren't in a horrible spot.
That's good from Blake Griffin. The Spurs offense for a long time built around the penetration of Tony Parker. Drive and kick.
Well, that's the one thing you love about Pop in the Spurs organization. They understand their style and their system. As he's gotten older, they've gone back to the block, posting up Aldridge and Kawhi. Leonard also fills that ball handler role in attacking and pick and rolls.
Second free throw, no good. And taken away by Johnson. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
And Green gets it to go.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Beverley dishes to Johnson. Rivers passes to Griffin. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Inside, Anderson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
One shot.
And that one misses.
When you think of this Clipper team, you think of their offense, but they are a solid defensive group. One of the better defensive teams in the NBA last year. Offense gets the glory, but a lot of their wins come from their defensive effort.
6 to shoot. Jordan kicks to Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing. And here's Green outside. The rebound by Johnson. And for the Clippers and their defense, Steve, there isn't a lot that they are weak at as a unit. Very tough to give them matchup problems.
Yeah, it is. It starts with DeAndre Jordan. They have rim protection. Check that off. They have speed and length on the wings, and they can switch on defense. Very underrated this team is defensively.
Here's Mills after Austin Rivers scored. Shots good by Mills. Mills has got 9.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Pau Gasol, as skilled of a big man as you'll find in this league, in my opinion. Passing, shooting, handling, you name it.
Now here's Beverly. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. High post try. Off the left rim and out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
We were just talking about Pau shooting last season. He shot almost 55% from three-point range. How about that?
That's how you fend off Father Time. Keep adding layers to your game.
And the call goes against Wesley Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And Mills kicks to Green.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
That doesn't go either for Green. Johnson dishes to Beverly. Right side, Griffin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, Wes Johnson, the former 4th overall pick, has never lived up to that draft position. But he'll give you some solid minutes in short bursts.
And for Johnson, he does have great length, which is his biggest asset as a player. Steve, very disruptive on the defensive end with that reach.
Yeah, it helps him. I mean, that extra length helps him at the rim as well, offensively and defensively. Wingspan over 7 feet as a 6'7" player. That's nice.
A free throw drops for Griffin. Both good from the line that time. San Antonio leading by 8. And here is Green. 6 points for him. Anderson the screen. Gasol a screen on Beverly. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mills. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Rivers. And it's good, 2 points. Rivers has got his second basket of the game.
That is a big body to fight through. DeAndre Jordan, imposing presence.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Mills passes to Green. Gasol a screen on Beverly. Jordan against Gasol. Here's the floater. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
The thing I love about Pau Gasol, his offensive game is so refined. That time he uses the little up fake to bake the foul.
And Pau Gasol, one of the most skilled 7-footers this league has ever seen. Whether it's the low post, high post, flaring off picks, you want the ball in his hands.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And Pau Gasol, a very good perimeter shooter, starting to stretch his range out beyond that three-point arc.
Yeah, his face-up game is becoming more and more prominent. Working from that elbow, he's become more of a triple threat. He can shoot it, drive it, and pass at a high level.
He hits the second from the line.
As Gasol continues to work on his shooting range, guess what? His free throw percentage has been creeping up as well. Probably not a coincidence.
Now here's Rivers. No good with the triple. Offensive rebound. Jordan with the bucket.
He's got the touch early. Coach, keep feeding him.
San Antonio leading by 7. And Mills kicks to Gasol. Back to Mills. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. A different look now for San Antonio. Ginobili comes in for Green, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. Clippers trail by 7. Jordan the screen. Here's Beverly. Rebounded by the Spurs. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray with it. Picked up by Rivers. Murray dishes to Gasol. Over Jordan. That one rolling around and rims out.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot. Blake took off like a rocket on that alley-oop. Woo!
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Ginobili kicks to Murray. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Griffin passes to Beverly. Jordan sets the pick for Beverly. Johnson outside. The dish to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Over Gasol. A shot by Jordan, no good. San Antonio leading by 5. Murray with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. With his first shot attempt, here's Gasol. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
You know, throughout his great career, Gasol has always been a frequent flyer at the free throw line.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gasol. And there's so much more to the game than explosive athleticism. We see that. We're wowed by it. But, you know, Steve, there are those players who win with guile and being smart and crafty. Any names come to mind when you think about that aspect?
Yeah, the Memphis Grizzlies, their entire team, Kevin. When you look at Marc Gasol, Mike Conley, but some other names, Draymond Green, those guys, they won't wow you with their athleticism, but they have such a high basketball IQ. Chris Paul, those guys, they just know how to play. Harrison Barnes is another.
Now here's Williams. Reed, a screen on Ginobili. It's Williams with the drive. And Gasol sends it back.
And for his career among active players, Pau Gasol top 3 in block shots. I'll tell you, there's no quit in him when it comes to the offensive glass.
And San Antonio has possession. The Clippers getting the bucket. They set the screen. Nobody near Gay. San Antonio again missing. Clippers trail by 5. Williams up on top. He's covered by Ginobili. Takes the 13-footer. Williams gets the bucket.
Not to be denied, you see the defender closing out. Williams pays him no mind.
Murray kicks to Bertans. Gay outside. Dishes it to Gasol. Back to Gay. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gay's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Harrell dishes to Beverly. Reed a screen from downtown, and it's Beverly missing.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
Now here's Murray. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Gasol. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And it's an 8-point San Antonio lead. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Beverly kicks to Reed. 1:39 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Harrell. Rebound San Antonio.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
Reed with the steal. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one, good. Decker's got his first basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ginobili kicks to Murray. They grab their own miss. Outside Gasol. Bangs home the trifecta. Gasol's got 8.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Williams against Ginobili. Williams kicks to Harrell. Over to the left wing. Reed a screen on Gay. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Murray kicks to Bertans. Feeds to Gay. Over Decker. No good from Gay.
He's hit a rough patch this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it, though.
Here's Williams. That one a little long. Murray. That shot off. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team, but as a defender, he understands he can make a big difference.
I'm not really a big scorer for our team, but that's not my job. My job is to defend and rebound for our team. And, I've accepted my role, and I feel like I'm, excelling in my role.
Well, Jordan, a man who knows what his job is, and he likes his job and does it very, very well. He is excelling.
And he may not be the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year, but he is certainly the Clippers' Defensive Player of the Year. Jordan has become a defensive beast. And the thing of it is, he's still learning, still getting better.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
They also want to be unpredictable. Mix up the play calling. Keep the defense guessing.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs. Murray out there with Ginobili. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bertans in at the power forward. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kawhi Leonard has become a go-to scorer, but his focus still starts at the defensive end. He said, my mindset is the same every game. Whoever I'm playing against, I go in and try to stop their best scorer and then try to get myself going on the offensive end. Kevin?
And, David, that's what you get with Kawhi. Mr. Consistency, one of the best two-way players in the game.
It's interesting. Aldridge used to shoot more free throws. That's when he used to bang inside. Now he's shooting a lot from the outside, so that trend will likely continue.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. And Steve, as the big three in San Antonio age and retire, how big was it for San Antonio to sign the All-Star LaMarcus Aldridge?
You know, it's huge, Kevin, a Texas native, and it's easy to see why he chose the Spurs. It's been interesting to see him integrate his game into their system.
That one goes. Count it. Harrell's got his first points of the night. Spurs leading by 5. Murray the pass to Gay. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Aldridge. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Outside Williams. Pass to Thornwell. Reed a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Williams again missing. San Antonio's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Ginobili. Here's Pertinis. They shoot again. Rebound by Harrell.
Fantastic rim protection. That's not in his wheelhouse to overcome.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Williams gets the bucket.
Smooth shooting motion from distance. Williams making it look easy.
Now here's Murray. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Top of the key. That one off the back iron and out.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
The Clippers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. The first one falls. Well, and Steve, you were known for ball handling at 6'7". It seems like we're seeing more and more big players with that kind of skills. Antetokounmpo, Ben Simmons in Philadelphia as he begins to come back in his rehab. Of course, LeBron James. Why do you think that's the case? The taller guys handling the ball and with great success.
You know, Kevin, I think it's because now guys are not in the box. I don't think you have positions. It's positionless basketball, and guys want to be able to dribble the basketball, shoot the basketball, and they work on their game. I know kind of my era, the big guys just stay in the paint, the guards handle the basketball, and then kind of the 2 and the 3 were the only guys that did a lot of different things. But I think right now guys are learning the game from such a young age to be able to do it all, and that's the reason why we're seeing more triple-doubles.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Steve, what a treat to see Manu Ginobili in his 40s still doing what he does best.
You know, Pop says he never wants Manu to retire. Said he wants to use him like a bar of soap till there's nothing left. And as a former teammate of his, I don't want to see him go either.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Clippers. Austin Rivers comes in for Sam Dekker.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Ginobili. Clippers trail by 3. Williams dishes to Harrell. Back to Williams. Jordan with a screen on Green. Williams kicks to Jordan. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
For DeAndre Jordan, he doesn't do a lot of things on the floor, but what he does do, he does extremely well, in my opinion. One of the best dunkers and finishers inside. He's also a fantastic rebounder on both ends.
Anderson, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. Griffin's checked in for the Clippers. Johnson comes in for Lou Williams. And with Jordan, it's not a knock to say he doesn't do too much. You know, Steve, he knows exactly what he's got to do and how to execute it. He's very much a classic center.
Yeah, he is. He's a throwback center, and he stays within himself. But what he does at an elite level is rim protection, rebounding, and finishing.
Now, here's Mills. He's got 11. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jordan the screen. Rivers kicks to Johnson. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Mills passes to Green. He dishes it to Aldridge. Here's Pertinis. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And the Spurs lead by 2. Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Rivers kicks to Jordan. Back to Rivers. Shoots over Mills. Another shot. Rivers can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Anderson dishes to Mills. They set the pick. Anderson passes to Bertens. He got right to the cup using that screen. And it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
Anderson against Rivers. Jordan the screen. Here's Thornwell. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
The Spurs have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Anderson kicks to Mills. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Clippers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Thornwell, the pass to Rivers. Griffin sets the screen for Rivers. He feeds it to Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Makes it off the glass. Griffin's got 9.
Blake has a lot of different moves inside the paint, and you can see right there that was a nice finish by Blake.
They set the pick, and Mills kicks to Bertans. There's the feed to Aldridge. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Griffin dishes to Rivers. Back to Griffin. Kicks it out to Johnson. Jordan with the screen on Aldridge. Here's Johnson. Second shot opportunity. And Jordan with the nice inside bucket. Jordan's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Now here's Griffin. 9 points in the game so far. From the corner. The second effort. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
I like what he's given them tonight. Efficient offense that's helped fuel this lead.
Hey, Greg, when you look at all the dunks that DeAndre Jordan has on his resume, it's pretty impressive.
And Jordan, I feel, is even underrated with his dunking ability. Very agile. You can see that in warm-ups as well as the dunk contest. His unmatched power when attacking the rim, really unprecedented. He may be the best athlete in the league.
Jordan, no good on the free throw. Steve, as a player, do analytics give you a path to say, you know, I should change and lean more toward this, or I should stop doing that because I'm better at this? Does that ever enter a player's mind, you think?
Hey, Kevin, I think guys should look at these numbers. When you're saying from this spot you're shooting 20%, stop shooting from that spot. If from this shot you're shooting 80%, you might want to get to that spot. So, and I think that in those cases, yes, analytics work. And when you're shooting a three and you're shooting about 30%, you need to step in. This is what it means to be a catalyst. His offense helps set the tone for a lot of what they do.
Anderson outside. Shot to end this cold run. Gasol, a screen on Jordan. Teardrop shot. Bertans can't get it to go.
And they continue to control the glass.
Over in the corner, Beverly. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And the Clippers lead by 9.
That's what they expect from Patrick Beverly, knocking down the spot-up J.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Now here's Mills, 11 points in the game. Pass to Bertans. On the wing, Green. Defended by Beverly. Out to the right wing. And here's Mills for 3. He can't hit that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
Rough start to this game. Hits one bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
From deep, Johnson. Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
The 3 from Mills. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
Jordan with a screen on Green. Green against Rivers. Jordan the screen. Launches it. Another 3 for Beverly. Beverly's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Clippers.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
There's the pick. The pass to Bertans. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Griffin sets the screen for Beverly. Kicks it to Rivers. Jordan with a screen on Green. Here's Rivers. They get the rebound. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Jordan's got 9 points now in the quarter. Spurs trail by 8. And Mills kicks to Gasol. Pass to Bertans. Anderson the screen. Beyond the arc. And Patty Mills another 3. Mills has got 17.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his 2nd from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Here's Griffin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
And the Spurs every bit a title contender, but injuries can derail any team. And they struck hard last season.
Yes, they did. The torn quad tendon for Tony Parker in the semis. And then in the Western Conference Finals, up 22 points on the road. Kawhi Leonard rolls his ankle on Pachulia's foot. Things you just can't control.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the Clippers are known as a high wire act, and Rightfully so with their stars. This team is also one that can at times lock it down defensively. I don't think they get enough credit for what they do on that side of the ball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Rudy Gay's checked in for Davis Bertans. Ginobili comes in for Green, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. Blake Griffin hits them both. The Clippers not a team known for their defense, but quite often the last few years, it's been the deciding factor for them in games.
Yeah, and I think it starts with the pressure they place on ball handlers. They can throw double teams or pick up far out from the hoop. They've got shot blocking inside to erase mistakes as well.
Now here's Murray, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Gasol. Here's Anderson, a beautiful reverse layup.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Williams passes to Decker. Picked by Harrell. Off the screen. Decker can't hit.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Murray. He kicks to Gay. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Getting it done inside. Rudy Gay not just floating around the perimeter.
Picked by Griffin. And Beverly kicks to Decker. Off target from three-point range. Spurs trail by 3. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his third in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Now here's Murray. Gasol a screen. Gay outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. Clippers leading by 3. Now Beverly. 6 points for him. Reed a screen. And Beverly kicks to Williams. Here's Reed. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Clippers lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We so hope you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime report. Some incredible work in this one by Blake Griffin. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave them a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They played some solid team basketball, Arnie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit, and they got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
And now, folks, just moments away from the start of the third quarter.
We welcome you back to San Antonio. Always so much to do along the Riverwalk, which this bridge spans, such a vibrant part of the city. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. It's been a clinic from Patty Mills.
And every team needs this, a guy who challenges the defense with that slashing ability.
You know what? So many teams focus on the perimeter and alley-oops. It's important to have someone who can work that in-between area.
Clippers leading by 3. So for the Clippers right now, the heart of the team at the 4 and the 5, Griffin and Jordan. Rivers out there with Patrick Beverly, and it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. The putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
You better get a body on him. When Jordan gets under the rim like that, he'll hurt you and the rim.
Mills dishes to Gay. From 12 feet out, another miss by Gay. And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% from the floor. Over in the corner, Beverly. There's the dish to Griffin. 6 to shoot. Gay with the block. Mills passes to Gasol. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Gasol, a screen on Griffin. Gay drives in. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Gay's got 7 points.
Well, when they give him the lane, Rudy Gay loves to create off the dribble in these situations.
Griffin against Gay. Griffin's shot is off.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
And when you watch Rudy Gay out there on the court, you see just why he's always been a solid scorer in our league. I mean, any situation, any type of offense, he can find a way to get points, and really one of the more underrated players we have in our league.
Now here's Rivers. Oh, Griffin in position, and Griffin slams it in.
Griffin is one of the best scorers in the game, so now you see him going well. Get him the basketball.
And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. Shots good by Mills.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
And Beverly kicks to Griffin. Johnson outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Griffin. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game. Now here's Mills. He's covered closely, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Can't be careless with DeAndre is around. He slaps shots back with some real authority.
And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And now an 8-point Clipper lead.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Rivers. Green the screen. Gay sets the pick for Gasol. Over Jordan. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Gasol's got 10 points in the game.
I mean, the mid-range jumper, one of Gasol's favorite and most consistent shots.
Beverly dishes to Johnson. Feeds it to Rivers. Jordan the screen. Up top, Rivers. Guarded by Green. Fires the 3. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 19 points.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Green, the pass to Gasol. Dishes it to Mills. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And last season, Patty Mills averaging the most assists of his career. In fact, he was the highest efficiency player rated on the Spurs.
You know what? He says becoming more of a leader has helped him grow as a playmaker. He's enjoying his new role.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
And one of the game's best free throw shooters. It's a shame that Patty almost never gets to the line.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Anderson. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Thornwell's checked in. So he gets them both.
In the Spurs last season, how about setting the all-time record for consecutive winning seasons with 20? This is a group that's won 50 or more games in every one of those seasons except the strike-shortened one in '99.
And the dunk by Jordan.
What strength by DeAndre. Really love seeing him sky up for the thunderous slam.
Aldridge with a screen on Rivers. Gasol kicks to Gay. Pass to Aldridge. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And Greg, for the Spurs, they're so competitive. It's inevitable. They just win year after year.
Yeah, but that big three of Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili, the all-time winningest trio in the history of our league, had a lot to do with it. And as that era comes to an end, they're doing a terrific job of just picking up new star talent without skipping a beat.
And Doc Rivers, Steve, a coach who has one of the rare distinctions of being traded from one team to another. This, of course, happened when the Celtics traded him to the Los Angeles Clippers.
I mean, Kevin, this was so odd. Doc Rivers was worth a first-round draft pick in the 2015 draft for the Clippers. Rivers asked to be moved as he didn't want to go through the rebuilding process what the Celtics had in front of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Well, you knew with all the potential free agents with the Clippers last offseason, they could look different this year. And you can't avoid change, as we all know, in the NBA.
You're so right, Kevin. A very different team makeup now for the Clippers. Hard to replace a player like Chris Paul. We'll see what this new look roster can do.
Davis Bertans checks in for San Antonio. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Spurs trail by 7. Right side Aldridge. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
80 million reasons why Aldridge is able to do this, living up to his contract and one.
And LaMarcus Aldridge really possesses tremendous shooting touch when you consider this guy's basically a 7-footer, and he's increasing that range. Last season, up over 40% from 3.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Aldridge doesn't shoot a ton of threes, yet he still earns his keep in that mid-range.
Yeah, on that left block, back to the basket, and with his size, that turnaround, Jay, is just about unstoppable.
And he gets the bucket. 17 points for Blake Griffin.
With a smile on Blake's face, looks like he enjoys having contact before he shoots.
And Mills kicks to Gay, passes it to Bertans. Down low. Aldridge inside, guarded by Jordan. Gay against Johnson. Fires from 14. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
High percentage look for mid-range. Rudy quick into the air and accurate from that distance.
Jordan sets the pick for Rivers. He dishes it to Jordan. No good. Aldridge with some nice D. The pass to Bertans. The Spurs working the ball around now. Gay outside, back to Mills. Bertans, the pass to Mills. Releases. Bertans can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 4. Second shot opportunity, and again, Blake Griffin. Griffin's got 6 points in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Gay outside. Aldridge with a screen on Johnson. The drive by Gay. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Wesley Johnson picks one up. And Rudy Gay suffered the injury last season, but was still a wanted man when free agency rolled around, Greg, and San Antonio got him.
Yeah, I mean, the Spurs made a big offer for him, and Gay felt it was the right fit. Interesting to see how his role develops in San Antonio this year. Still, there's a feeling that he's got a lot left in the tank.
That's good from Rudy Gay.
A talented, versatile player who has been on a few teams. Rudy Gay is still going.
Outside Williams. He feeds it to Harrell. Pass to Thornwell. Here's Decker. The three-pointer off the mark. Spurs trail by 3. The drive by Green over Decker. Buries the 7-footer. Green's got 8 points.
This is something Danny has been working on, putting the ball on the floor and taking it strong.
Pick by Harrell. Decker kicks to Reed. To the right side. Outside Williams. From past the arc. Harrell dishes to Decker. Outside Williams. Back to Decker. Over Green. And that one hits back iron.
Just hasn't had it tonight, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Aldridge a screen. Ginobili kicks to Aldridge. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 9.
Almost automatic from there. Aldridge using his length to full advantage inside.
Pass to Thornwell. And there's the feed to Decker. Pick by Harrell. Decker dishes to Williams. Hits it from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 2.
I mean, defensively, you have to close out harder than that.
Ginobili outside. Kicks to Gay. Shoots over Decker. Gay can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Decker passes to Reed. Count it.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
A tight game here in San Antonio. And here is Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. That one falls.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Decker. 6 points for him. And no good. Aldridge with some nice D. The Spurs shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Green kicks to Ginobili. Aldridge a screen. Inside. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Smooth off the pick. Aldridge knew he can get an opportunity to finish there.
The Clippers shooting around 48% so far in the third. Passes it to Thornwell. Reed, a screen on Ginobili. Here's Thornwell. Picked by Harrell. Just 5 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. And Greg Popovich, also the head coach of the U.S. national men's basketball team, a former military man himself, and of course, guys, very passionate about his country.
You're totally right, Kevin. He's been outspoken, but his actions speak even louder. Doing a lot of charity work in San Antonio for disadvantaged youth. He cares, his players know it, and it's a part of what makes him a great man.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And he sinks the second.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Ginobili kicks to Gay. Anderson the screen. And the wide open shot from Ginobili. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And it's 6 points for Manu Ginobili.
And how about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
Picked by Harrell. Here's Decker. Here's Reed. The rebound by the Spurs. Gay's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Wide open look here for Murray. Offensive rebound. It's tipped, and they get it back. And it's good for 2.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The dish to Williams. Reed a screen. Williams kicks to Reed. Picked by Harrell. Here's Thornwell. Rebound by Murray. Spurs leading by 4. Ginobili attacking. Anderson outside. Aldridge a screen. Back to Ginobili. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range. Ginobili's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for San Antonio. There's 21 seconds left to play in the 3rd. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Thornwell. Outside Williams. Will it go? Offline. And so it's San Antonio, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Trailing to start the quarter, they battled hard and pulled off a tremendous comeback. Now enjoying the lead. We've got more in store for you right after this. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Hey guys, come on. Let's close this quarter. Let's close it. Got to pick up our pace. Got to pick up our pace right here.
And Doc Rivers looking for a faster tempo, as you heard, wanting to make a big push here.
I think he realizes when his team is attacking at both ends, that's when they tend to go on runs.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play getting started. Aldridge is at the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Murray out there with Ginobili, and it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Beverly. Over in the corner, Williams. Picked by Harrell. Off the pick. And Gasol sends it back. Johnson against Anderson. He kicks it to Murray. Gasol setting the pick for Murray. A 3 ball. Ginobili can't hit. Clippers trail by 7. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Beverly, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Johnson, wide open, he fires. The three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Clippers. Aldridge a string. Left side Anderson, fires from deep. San Antonio again missing. Here's Beverly, and he drops it in from the low post.
When he's not shooting threes, you'll find Patrick Beverly at the rim.
Ginobili dishes to Murray. Back to Ginobili. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. He used that pick to perfection. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
Feeds to Williams. Pick by Harrell. Lets a floater go. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The former Sixth Man of the Year in 2015, Lou Williams, can fill it up in a hurry.
Sweet Lou. I mean, he is a terrific shooter. He uses that fadeaway to create some space, and he has really become a master at getting himself to the free throw line. He excels in this role in terms of creating efficient offense off the bench.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Williams.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Jordan comes in for Reed, and it's Griffin in for Harrell. And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Murray kicks to Anderson. Dishes to Gasol. The fadeaway. That one wide left.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from their mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
And stolen by Aldridge. One-on-one fast break. Here's Murray. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Griffin had a chance to score that one, but he saw a teammate wide open, so he kicked it to him for a nice one.
Over in the corner, Gasol connects from three-point range.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And Beverly kicks to Griffin. From 10 feet out, here's Jordan. The rebound by the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. The open shot by Ginobili. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And now a 5-point Spurs lead. Williams kicks to Beverly. Clippers moving the ball around. They get it again. Jordan. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You really have to hit DeAndre if you want to prevent him from scoring sometimes. He is just so strong down there in the paint.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Rivers, he's checked in for the Clippers.
One shot.
You have to give DJ credit. A former second-round pick, he's becoming one of the best centers in the game.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. And stolen by Jordan. Beverly with the ball. Right side, Griffin. Johnson outside. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 4 assists now tonight.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Aldridge a screen. Mills passes to Ginobili. He dishes it to Aldridge, and stolen by Jordan. Now here's Beverly. The pass to Jordan, stolen by Ginobili. Mills in the corner. Pass to Aldridge. He feeds it to Anderson. Ginobili up top. Kicks it to Aldridge. Back to Ginobili. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
No, it's felt like that all game. He is just aggressive and finds ways to snag rebounds out of thin air sometimes.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Here's Ginobili, and he makes good on the layup. Ginobili's got 10 points here in the second half.
An incredible move to the basket right there. But hey, we've come to expect that kind of thing from him.
Griffin against Gasol. From deep, Johnson. And the 3-ball is good. Johnson's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Ginobili with the ball. Picked up by Rivers. Gasol dishes to Mills. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got his 5th assist in this one.
Finding the man who broke free. The great vision of Pau Gasol making that play happen.
Now here's Griffin. Now Rivers. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Aldridge with a screen on Rivers. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Gasol kicks to Anderson. Aldridge a screen. Anderson inside. Johnson on him. Johnson with the block. Here's Rivers, and finished off by Rivers.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Now here's Anderson. Good looking screen by Gasol. And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone.
Ooh! That's how you attack. Wow.
Agree. That's where Wesley Johnson can excel. 6'7" and athletic. He can fly up and down the court.
In the corner, it's Aldridge. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Danny Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
Now the feed to Griffin. Gasol with the steal. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Rivers. Gasol kicks to Green. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Green. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Anderson. Pass to Mills. Anderson outside, passes it to Gasol. Green, the screen. Gasol against Jordan. Over Griffin. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Aldridge.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with this shot this half, just taking what the defense allows.
And here's Beverly. Here's Jordan. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Aldridge. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
One shot.
Free throw good, Jordan. Spurs trail by 7. Mills passes to Gasol. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Gasol, a screen on Griffin. Here's Gay. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
That was a hard pick set by Gasol, willing to sacrifice his body out there.
Rivers kicks to Griffin. Now here's Beverly, guarded closely. Griffin draws the double. Mills with the steal. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
See, that's money. Important point in this game. Danny Green takes it upon himself.
Clippers leading by 3. Picked by Griffin to the paint, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Anderson dishes to Gay. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Down low, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Rivers. Mills passes to Anderson, and there's the 3-second violation.
That can happen when the energy gets turned up, the stakes gets raised. Bad miscue.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And Beverly kicks to Griffin. Beverly dishes to Griffin. Back to Beverly. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Jordan sets the pick for Rivers. Lets a floater go, and it goes down 2 points. Rivers has got 4 points in the quarter.
The floater is one of Rivers' go-to moves. His touch is so nice and delicate inside the paint.
Mills with it, picked up by Rivers. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And here's Gay outside. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Griffin kicks to Johnson. Jordan with a screen on Anderson. Here's Johnson. The offensive rebound. He can't hit that time. Spurs trail by 5. Anderson passes to Gay. Griffin with some nice D. The Clippers shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Beverly wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. That one drops for him. 33 points for DeAndre Jordan.
And as much as Jordan's game revolves around defense and rebounding, he can put up some numbers on the offensive end every now and then.
And taken away by Johnson. 58 seconds left in the game. Green against Rivers. There's the dish to Griffin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
When you think of low post scorers, you got to put Griffin down there. Yes, he likes to face up, but with his back to the basket, he's pretty good as well as drawing fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 9. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, DeAndre Jordan.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. And the Spurs with some changes. Davis Bertans checks in for Gay. Darren Hilliard comes in for Anderson. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Thornwell. Dives for it, and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And right there, a little miscommunication on that pass.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. With some arc, Murray, no good.
And the point differential, just too difficult to overcome.
This is where it stings. You just want to keep competing, but deep down, you know it's just not your night.
Williams with the ball. So the Clippers with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much with Blake Griffin. Now, Blake, you guys look very strong tonight. What do you think this team's potential is this season?
I think the sky's the limit, and everybody believes, everybody buys in, everybody fights every night, so I think the sky's the limit. But at the same time, not getting too high, not getting too low, making sure we come out and execute our game plan every night.
You are just a mass of cliches, aren't you? Congrats, Blake. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.